Okay, we haven't seen a power yet. We haven't seen a power yet, and we get a pile into a breeze, man. What a lovely game we got. FURIA on defense, stand in crew, because they haven't got visas yet. On attack.
We have to get through this pistol round, and crew visa already set up 4 players towards B.
Oh, they perfectly dodged that, man. That was so close.
Talking about 3 of these members of the core of Crew's Academy team being brought up to try and get a win for the main roster.
Some shots fired from Koala Noob. Going for the chamber this time
This will be the first breeze, yeah, first breeze we've seen.
Across the pond from Europe to compete now for FURIA.
His 3rd international league he's played in.
Absolutely crazy.
Tier 1 in the Pacific, Tier 1 in EMEA, and his home region, the last ad.
Is the attack smoke? Yeah, it's just a burst over towards site. Didn't want him to get numbers.
Infiltrator goes sliding on forward. He's the first to fall. As backside
Guys?
control for
Dude, I was about to say, how's no one hearing that one?
Really nice shots from FURIA.
Okay, I was worried about this game, and I'm a little bit more worried after seeing that. Maybe a couple of kills that should have happened, especially that first one. Felt like Neon should have had one here.
Just to spin around and get that second kill. One of my biggest questions,
dude, I'm meant to stand up for this, aren't I?
To FURIA was, which artsin are we going to get? Because if you watched MIVR last year, there was 2 players. The artsin that died first every round, that had a very poor individual performance and would make some kind of questionable decisions. Midway through the year. And then the artsin that stepped up towards the end of the year that was just magically
Damn, dude, I had that at the end.
Was killing
Just giving it right at the end there. Must have missed the mute on this.
Inconsistent, but at his peaks can be such a good
just a
player,
full eco, not expecting too much on this. Full person aggro, walk over towards art late.
Some players now that can have those big peaks in order to put up a better performance this year. Already off to a good start. Have a good stack over towards A, but it looks like Crew is just going to be playing for
double orb default maybe.
Since it is an eco for Crew, I would like to maybe look at some of these FURIA players.
Sure.
Alum in particular, rocking the solo duelist for FURIA. What do we make of him stepping up to the big leagues?
Yeah, he was
Spirit
a
Icarus, thanks so much for the prime as well. Appreciate the 5
Also, one of his teammates coming up in Nerve from that same roster as well. And his roles, he plays a ton of this Neon. I think we can expect that on a lot of maps as the Neon on the other side gets shut down by Koala. But I think that he's going to be kind of make or break for this team, how well he can perform on that role. They oftentimes on the attack side like to get him into inserts and start rounds based on him. So definitely the guy to watch with this new FURIA.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, you might get to have a little bit more fun on the attack side.
Koala
on
loving the ecos here.
Koala Nation, 3 kills here on the anti-eco, but
there is no damage done on this one.
You're coining that already.
Am I going to stream APAC as well? Of course, man.
Maybe
we do all of APAC, all of Pacific, all of sorry, it's the same thing. All of Americas, all of Pacific, all of EMEA. And then the occasional China game.
I told you boys, I am missing an off shot today.
Okay.
Wow. Well, you know, it's all the same. If they don't have armor, what's the difference?
It's true. Gonna be a B main or a B long fight rather from FURIA here. Both of them and Koala ready.
Koala picked up the Phantom this round. No operator for him, but Crew taking it slow.
I was gonna say, did he say that and threw his gun away instantly? Oh, it's a lovely flash on this one. It's a lovely flash, and how has that happened? And it was a double whiff. Either way, it's lovely from Governor.
It just goes so wrong. I'm not sure if it missed onto Governor or just turned in time. Nerf will get a kill back, so that's something. But they main control held.
The question is, how does this mid-fight end up going? EU's here with the Phantom, playing just slow jiggles, and Crew are heading straight into him. Look how low Governor is, too.
It's got to be good if my low HP is going out like this.
Now for EU in that
bro, look at him.
One is Governor collects his 3rd. Now as they march towards Arc here.
Perfect util, man. Dude, he's on for a big round.
Full control this site.
Yeah, Nerve, the player who is containing
doing it all.
so far away on this rotate. And thanks largely to the heroics of Governor, a great position, and he's going for more.
I still want to see it clean out of Crew, though. There's a couple players on very low HP.
Damn, bro, what a lovely round. That's huge from him.
A great way to bounce back for
Chinese teams are looking to pick him up.
Off of that as well.
Got one more region to go.
Advisable to 1v3
squid the tier 1, appreciate the 39 ones.
Oh, it's a good turn.
Oh,
yeah.
That was nice. They lined up perfectly for him as well. Just great stuff from him. What a journey Governor's been on. Not only the 3 international leagues that we talked about, but I remember watching this guy back in like 2021 playing in EZ5 and a ton of other tier 2 teams. He would play every tournament, the Nerd Street Weeklies, the VALORANT Sunday Showdowns, where you had to play like
hey, big round, and the big difference maker is the fade on attack on this.
He's been grinding for a long time to make it here.
That he has.
Nice
A good
early
round
clear.
3, but now the challenge is going to be overcoming Koala's op. He promised us he wouldn't miss a shot today.
See if he's a liar.
So that's what we're going to be tracking. Right now,
Goodness.
Artson, first to go.
Oh, there's a miss.
On, Koala! And he's a liar. That's what we learned about him. Koala Nation is
Imagine he
full
doesn't
of
hit a shot
liars.
after saying that.
It's so sad to see a world leader of the likes of Koala Nation already lying to us in this one, but I suppose that's how it goes. Artson as well got caught way out in the open there, trying to run back, and now Nerve again in the hot seat towards A main.
Yeah, just taking those forward lines for a little extra information. He's still going to fall on away from this.
Wow.
As the stuns, the utility just obliterate him,
Oh.
frankly. It doesn't matter.
Nice,
Nice
bro.
shot from him. Now needs to turn away from that flash, which he hides
Damn,
back
he's still alive.
inside. Some support to come
That's
on through, but
unlucky,
it doesn't
dude. He
actually
did
matter.
nuts to get one hit, to be
Crew
honest.
best
Whoa.
them in all of these duels
Oh,
outside
that was
a
off
little
the
spam
Prowler?
from EU. Still pushed back into Flower.
Yeah, I'm not
Koala
sure
with
about
this
this one. It
operator
feels
has
like
yet
if they
to see an
don't
angle.
And this is such
give
a strong
Koala a
first fight
pick,
now.
it's an impossible
The player
retake.
already towards Art. Crossfires on the site. It's tough for FURIA to get back in.
Especially with their money so low.
Angle here
Well,
from
there's the
cover,
pick.
But now with MTA falling in main, things start to simplify. Good positioning out of Gov again.
Ah, he got unlucky twice of it.
Clock starting to tick away now, and another shot unable to connect. Should just be the call to come in and save now, and the 1-on-2 is so little
Dude,
time.
nicely
Koala
done
doesn't
for
stand a
Crew. They
chance.
survived the buy rounds.
Yeah, not only is it the missed shot at the beginning there, but Artson just getting completely caught out on
Cross with the
B.
tier 1. Thank you so much for the
Love to see
32
how that one
months.
actually went. Because after that, it made it a lot easier for Crew to realize that rotates
What
were
does
coming
FURIA
in
do
towards
if
that
their main
site,
team loses
rush
to
back
this?
today, and
I
then
mean,
just a great stun to kill the anchor.
hope that their
And
team
there it
gets
is,
better.
kind of running out into the
It
open
would be a
as his teammate is
very
posted up with
rough
the off.
loss. Not gonna lie.
I think it was also just these opening duels on the site that both went Crew's way.
Yeah, real nice.
Really swung that round. So as we head now into round number 5,
Guys are counting his
tied up
op
at
shots
2
since he
apiece.
said he's not gonna
FURIA
miss.
have no cash in the bank. It's just going to be Koala's operator, so
That's
gearing up for what
Yeah,
looks like
honestly,
a
I'll
big
probably
old
do
fight
the
over
same.
any main to see if they can collect any weapons.
1 and 3.
Koala will be the only one showing to start. His teammate's ready to activate when he TPs away. It's a bit of a trap.
Yeah, some fake pressure really from Crew, a fake teleport, but Koala not shying away. Nice
Nice,
shot from
dude.
him, teleports on
50%
out.
so far. It's
Now
not
without
bad.
Governor in the equation, Crew lose one of their key options.
Instant
found where that
rotate on
op
this one
was.
as they
And
might
know
try
that
and
the
dodge
rest
the
of these
only
players
gun
are
that was
likely
saved.
to be on at best a half buy, so they'll rotate
Aye.
the other way, try and
Gotta
activate.
imagine he's gonna
Blue
catch him
screen.
here as
Yeah, a
well,
little
right?
bit awkward as MTA had to go back into spawn, collect the spike. Now he's the Yoru carrying that one. Well, the rest of his team have crept 3 into street.
But look, Koala's
Late
made it here. He's
trip.
rotated all the way into B. Now holding the line towards long as Crew freeze for a minute, trying to work a pick in mid.
I like the setup from FURIA, giving up full control over mid. You've still got Allen playing really deep into spawn. Trying to figure out, because there's so many question marks on the map. Crew could be anywhere. They could be in either mains. They could have overwhelmed mid. And FURIA, without the guns to really fight it, get caught sleeping a little bit.
Yeah,
in
they got the
Art.
option of
Still
faking
have
over
3
towards
players over
A going
towards
back.
I like the movements through mid,
He
pivoting
calls him
and forth
back, and
between Crew
Koala
before
can
looking
for
this
sure
B
win
finish.
this.
30 seconds
And
left.
that will be where they end. But players still in a position to rotate. Koala
Heard him
absolutely
early,
the
calls-
man here.
And
calls
those
the
rotates are
rotate as well.
coming in quickly. Alum already here along with Art. What can Koala accomplish? Trying to jump out from the smoke.
Hey, Chad,
Koala
that shot doesn't count.
still
The one through the
completely
smoke
without
doesn't
a line
count.
of
He's
sight.
still
Spike
2-5.
will end up being planted.
Spike planted.
Key thing to note though, EU secured a Phantom through it all.
But it's tough still with an op retaking here with crossfire set up for Crew.
It counts. You can't count that one.
Yeah, really forward hold. Out of Crew Visa. Not giving any angles to Koala.
They don't really have any util to clear this out. Just a haunt for you, and they still have to think, do we save that op?
At a certain point,
I mean,
that's
EU
gonna
would love an extra
start
kill
coming
for
into
that all
play.
next round.
Maybe just play for some players trying to exit from backside, but if this all falls, it could be bad. Nice shot from Koala, as there is simply no time left on the clock.
Oh.
EU's got a gun also to try and
They're
save,
gonna-
but Allen with nothing in the bank needs to go down.
Because
No,
mine,
benG was
it's close. Oh, no, he's
netted
out of
up
there.
for a moment, but still will escape.
It is a nice
back into
idea.
long. That'll be 3 in a row for Crew.
Yeah,
the
Fury had a
money's
good
so
start to that
good.
round, getting the op pick
You
in
would
A main.
imagine he just keeps the op
And finding
instead of
another one
throwing
as
it
well,
over and
but
ulting.
trying to fast flood into that B side. I think the KO flash just went a little bit too far from Artson. You see it there. It lands behind.
it lands underneath.
that
That was
bit
a
of
little
geometry.
unlucky.
So no one on Crew is blinded. It's an easy kill for NagZ, and with that forward post plant and an op retaking. It's just not really a winnable position for them.
Okay,
Still,
another big buy round.
That was just a half buy behind.
With the loss bonus, it's pretty much just these two that can't buy
to
next.
make it close.
And they're going to be heading back towards the operator, is KRU. Knife thrown out by Art. We'll catch a couple of players. And Art also broke the Prowler, which has allowed Qual to step all the way up into B, and you realize that KRU,
right?
fully aware this might have happened, need to be
Oof,
very
okay, that
cautious.
one definitely counts.
As they get away a little bit on the cross and force that operator back.
Dude, they're so ready, Fred. Surely you can't. Lovely flash, though. That is a lovely flash.
Out of the FURIA duo.
And now he'll back up, continue to be a
Is he
problem
sitting
on
at
this
a
side. There's no
50%?
cancel options for KRU. They have to continue.
As all the utility gets chucked on into backside, infiltrator.
Ooh, that's kind of
slides
nice,
on
though.
forward,
Wall
but
goes
Art's
out, you
again
TP
in this
through the
position,
wall.
Just like the pistol round, shuts down these duelists. Makes it real difficult. Although benG has made it towards backside. Using those smokes in the middle there just to make a mess of things. Really starting to take their time, but now with a chance to try and plant the spike. KRU need a little bit more than a miracle to make something happen in this 2v5 spot.
Dude, look how patient FURIA are with this as well.
Drops. Really just a beautiful round. All
Yeah, very, very nice. And I didn't want to overstep here. That's
down
their
the
first
defense
convincing
both
buy
times they
round.
came heavy through
I mean, it's their
long.
first buy round.
Loves this
Full
KO.
stop.
He was playing it when he was on MIPR. He has been playing it for a long time. And you see the setup here was so
Yeah,
great
this is
onto
lovely
Qual.
flash.
The perfect pop flash.
The KO
Falls
stuff's
into
been
just
pretty
the
nice
right
to set that
time
up.
and gets rewarded there.
Enemy remaining.
So great hold from FURIA. And for KRU now, I think one of the biggest problems they have to look at is that when they are working these 4-1s, they've been losing A main control pretty much every single round. Almost every time Nerve is walking up into this space, holding that forward line, which means when they're going for these late B hits or these late lurks through mid, there's normally 4 players there ready that are just cutting them down on the execs.
Well,
Yeah, big
KRU
buy
some other
round.
options in this round.
At least for
MTA,
KRU, obviously
so
FURIA probably going to want to put their ults
can
into
ignore
this
the
one,
chamber
make them
op
go
if they
down to
want
an
just run
eco.
NagZ. Not really set up
Instead
for
of
it
doing
yet,
like
though.
a set
It's very
Yoru
different from
ult,
FURIA as well. They expected a mid play, had 4
I mean, they are
players already
getting,
there.
they're getting B. I mean, they go in B a lot of the time.
Stars just getting layered.
Get a little bit
Now
closer.
MTA is going to work his way
Spike
into
is
the
so
site.
far
FURIA
away,
playing
though. This is
fully
a
off
free
of this.
side.
You see their own
5v5
ultimates.
retake.
Both initiators have those tools
Dude,
ready
if
to
this
go
kill
for a quick
happens, like
retake.
if the Astra gets a kill,
After
it's going to be a
allowing KRU
nightmare.
to take all
They might
this
play
space,
like it's going to happen
Spike's
anyway.
gonna
With the
go
plan,
down,
Astra
and
would
here
get
we go.
ult as well.
No command, Nightfall comes on in. Alum spots a player.
Mate, you're in so much
Now as
trouble.
more and more util goes down. First KRU member has no chance, but the next line does. Oh my word, 3 out of nowhere.
Dude, they all just
from
dropped all
FURIA.
3 at the same time.
Again, shutting
Can't
down
blame
this
Prius
B
for that one. It's nice retakes at the moment. Fade
Fade's
ult, sorry, was good.
Ult online. It's a team that's bugging it. They're going to simplify. Just go for an exec with that. So FURIA posts 4 in mid, guarantees that they'll pick off any lurker heading that direction. And with excellent ultimates on the board, get an easy retake on B. That's a pretty tough round for KRU to lose. That was their big ultimate that they had online from MTA. And now they're back down onto an eco again.
See what they can do now after losing a couple of rounds. Interesting to see neither coach
force them
actually
down
go
to
for a
Nico.
timeout after a few have been strung back and forth. We're
The
already at
koala
round
chamber.
8.
Yeah, this is
No
why I
one's
think
wanted
that
to
he's
slow
going to be
things
just
down yet.
chamber on
Trying to
most
keep the
maps.
pace of the game up.
It's a nice
Koala
meta for it
back
at the
on this
moment.
line at double doors. See how adventurous he wants to be.
Some
As
good
so
maps
much
for it
noise
also.
being made into Art. Another one of these flash pop plays as a turn from Allen sets him up for another kill. Good work here, shutting down that early Art aggression.
Bring them down.
And he has other ideas to continue scouting forward. Just 20 seconds in, it's great control out of FURIA.
Allen is so aggressive here. Just wants to keep prodding at them amid. Eventually gets beckoned back.
I mean, you look at it, FURIA have fully given up the B site. The anchor
Dude, look at the
rotated
minimap.
back
This
into
is so
spawn.
weird.
Just choosing to group together, not give opportunities to allow individual picks to go down, ignore any type of lurk. They know they have the numbers. They know they have the guns.
Dude, this cut of sound
Exactly how you
actually
wanna
becomes
play on
pretty
an anti-eco,
devastating.
and honestly, on Pearl more
Could
generally,
just be anywhere.
pretty much gonna be happy
Walking to
give
B
up
is
that
free here,
space
but
in
obviously
mid,
I've got no
back up
idea about
anytime
it.
you have that numbers advantage and just look to play your retake 1 for
A
1.
lovely swing on
It's
that.
good enough from you. Gets a bit more info as again considers testing forward.
benG does have a free plant on this B site, but doesn't necessarily know how open it could be. At this point,
30
players could
seconds
prep
left.
down into B long, so benG doesn't even takes the opportunity to scout out the site.
I mean, this is doable.
Extra credits anyways.
Nerve's not going to give this one-on-one. Instead, waits for the team to group up together.
Do they all go together and he has double Killjoy molly?
I think if there's going to be a miracle for
it
KRU, it's going to have to come
could get
from
pretty
benG.
hard here.
Playing in backside right now. Has an opportunity to look for a pick. It's going to be NagZ first. That's a nice shot out of him. Evens things up at 2-2. But still a couple of sheriffs. Not a whole lot of time.
Nice shot, bro. They'll get after suck, right?
And this eco round with
Oh, nice shots, man.
Round for KRU to bring things forward.
Okay, dude. Hey, they hit some absolute bangers
that
there.
round down so much, but in the retake, ended up pretty much segmented off in every way. You saw Alan sliding in, trying to bait for a team. No one's there to follow up and trade.
And so
the
thank you so much for the 8 months. Appreciate the prime.
Make it happen. Really credit to benG. Hit 2 of the big shots there. This one especially.
Yeah, they hit some great shots.
Dude,
Dude, they just had such good
Nice, guys, let's go.
They had such good afterplan util as well.
That's a good amount of excitement. That's what I like to see.
That's pretty much why you play
Feeling
these
good
two.
there after
Just so much
stopping the
delay.
snowball from
Actually
FURIA.
can luck everywhere. Killjoy.
And now
Obviously,
a main
double
fight
info is nice as well,
where we
but the
have to turn
mollies on
our
attack
attention
become
to
really
just
nice.
a whole lot of stars littering the ground, so no decisive action so far.
Dude, where's the money at? It might
Similar start as
be
you've seen in rounds before from KRU, where they send heavy in towards one main.
Yeah.
Leave that in.
Pretty important. This will be a drop.
Interesting.
With a lockdown,
Okay, take over towards A main. Leave one all over towards here, so you feel like there's numbers, and then heavy
opportunity
4-person send it
Push into this space.
over
KRU
towards.
really taking their time. You'd expect them to try and heat up now. That's exactly what's going to happen. Infiltrator
It's a nice round.
running on in, but it's allowed FURIA
Damn, they
have
even-
some positions
okay.
still back in secret.
Dude, this
Nerve the
fade
one
eye
in
though.
that spot
This
right
fade eye
now
got
as
so many.
Nightfall goes deep, really trying to stall out the retake. Nerve left all on his own as Alem comes sliding
Mate.
into Art. The coverage was
Yeah,
not there
and
for
benG
him, though.
kinda messed up
Ends
a
up
little
being
bit here.
traded in the end, but as more kills start to come in from FURIA, they're trying to barrel in from secret.
Still got
The
util
wall
on
in
this.
their way. For the time being, an infiltrator
Whoa.
goes on
Oh,
through
bro, I
it.
thought he had 2.
Just a 1-for-1.
It's the 2 delays,
Could've
like
been
we
an
said.
opportunity for more,
Still
but
a
it's
molly,
still by
goes
so
out,
much
still
time
got
as the
an Astra
nanos
suck.
go down. There's another star on top of it as well. FURIA may have taken a little bit too much time. Even with the numbers, the clock continues to wind
not sure we
down.
got time for
3
this,
on
it's
1,
close.
but it might not matter. benG needs 1 kill here. benG needs the planter.
Oh, he got him. He got him. Dude, I think it would have been close, man. I think they had it.
So good from benG.
think they actually had it.
Back-to-back rounds where he's the hero. This
Dude,
time in a Red
they're
Bull
pulling
clutch.
out some
And
big
the way
rounds,
that FURIA
man.
stalled, or got stalled out, I should say, by KRU there was brutal. The cosmic divide
They're
coming in
doing
at
so
perfect
good at
time,
making
and
sure that
just
everyone,
flying around this
like in
second
terms
half, I
of
think a lot
everyone
the
playing
choices
their
that they
role,
made were good.
like
The
all
way
of the
that they
duelists
retook, the way
and
that
the
they approached
initiators
fighting
are
through
just
that wall,
delaying, and
it
then we
all ended
got
up just being
Astra
too
Killjoy
slow,
every single time.
not giving that margin for error.
Very
I love
nice.
that benG as well goes for the wide swing at the end. He takes his time to make sure he has to kill
Shao and
one
Ati, thanks so much
of
for the
those
22
3
months,
players.
man. Appreciate
Has to
that.
kill
Right
the
one.
diffuser. That time he spends is well earned. Koala though, back with an operator. Hit with all utility. I mean, the Prowler was like a flashbang in his face. He
Yeah,
couldn't see
dude.
anything.
Wanted to try shoot beyond
greedy to
it.
stay around, gets punished for it, and this is suddenly such a difficult round for FURIA.
Yeah, the thing is, usually you'd have.
And what do
Art
they
here
do?
as
They got to
well. He
eco
was
next
always
round if they
shutting down
lose
that
this. You
second
just
layer
save
of
here.
the approach out of KRU. Now FURIA forced to retake 4 on 5.
The
And Nerve is a mile away back in mid.
Neon can kind of go for it
Neon
because he
does
can ult
have-
next round if he wanted to.
Steal his belt of utility. They have tools, but down numbers with Governor holding this line on the operator.
A lot going to be asked of Alem here. See if he can clear away in
Great
backside.
flash.
It's a nice
Oh, it's a
flash.
nice stun.
Artson.
Oh,
chooses
dude,
to
there's
do a
so
little bit
many
on
here. They
his
got to do
own.
something.
Artson takes 1. Can he get another? Nerve will be there for it. Even 3 on 3, but his Governor switches guns to the operator in backside. And the stall
It
continues
is.
to
It's the
come
same
down
thing that we
from
keep talking
KRU.
about, though.
Artson needs this, needs
Very
a little bit more,
nice.
and he won't be able to
Same thing we
find
keep
it.
talking
Again,
about. Everyone
benG
delaying
for the
over
win.
towards side, then we
3
just
in a
got the
row for
Astra,
benG,
the
winning
Killjoy.
out
They're
at
playing
the
it so
end.
nicely.
The academy player from KRU.
I would expect some
Stepping
kind of
onto the
timeout. Maybe they
stage.
got to be a little bit faster,
Doing
not
so
play
much
for the
work for them.
retakes. Maybe
again, it
try
is
some fast
not
flood
just this
stuff,
opener
because
onto Koala.
Looks like they got these afterplans down.
On the Prowler from MTA. But again, the way that KRU is playing these post lines is great. Fighting forward, keeping just enough players on site for the initial stall, and then always having that second layer of
Pretty
the
much
Killjoy
save the
mollies, of the
pick'ems.
Astra
Look at 'em
pull
go.
on standby. I think FURIA has to change their approach and how they're going into these retakes, because they've lost Basically,
I mean, this is
3
a
of the
really
same
easy
scenario in
timeout.
a row.
Well, that's where I want to pick your brain
It's
then, because, you know,
just
FURIA called this timeout very late into
either
that. They
stop and
only have
plant,
2
fight
rounds
more
left, and
aggressive,
of course in that last
maybe
round,
get
they
the chamber
lose
some
your
more
pick,
setup
whatever,
if you want to do this
can
instead
write
of
that
leaving
off,
him
but when it
solo.
comes
Like, you
to
got to get
playing
someone
for
there
the
to shoot
retake,
this
how do
prowler.
they both
They're
get
at
this
least just going to
activating
talk about
quicker
the
so
fact
time is
of
less a problem and
fast
just make it a little
flooding
bit
as well.
cleaner for themselves all around.
Well, this round it's easy. They have Artsin's ultimate, so that'll solve it in at least 1 round. But more generally, I
title
think
is still
they have
from
to
yesterday. I
prioritize
think I
using
changed it, dude.
more of their utility for the close angles instead of
At least
trying
one of the mods
to
would've.
hold on to that. I think in some of these rounds, they have had players back hall that have just been doing so much work on all of these B post plans. If you need to use like an Astra Star Flash, anything like that, just dumping that utility and forcing these players back earlier. Another option is to just go for flanks. Shut down the players who are set up cringing it in the post plan before they
Imagine the
become a
sub roster
factor.
wins and the main
So
roster
things to
comes
think
back and
about
loses
for
everything.
FURIA as they get
Yeah,
into
it's
these
not like we
last
haven't seen
couple.
that before though.
As I said, this one is a bit more simple with that
Can't
no command
repeat the same
available.
script
It's
on this
simple with the
showing.
ult, it's not simple with the guns, unfortunately, for FURIA. Just 2 hero rifles in Arts and EU's hands.
Okay, at least the chamber gets more
Has
set
been
up, but
losing these early fights a couple rounds now where
maybe we see something similar on the big buy
gone
round.
down a player at the start this time. They will take B long, get that embed successfully, and
He's
now
saving
have
enough for an op
rotates
as well.
back towards A.
Lovely
well,
shots,
that's one
man.
of your guns down. At the same time, FURIA are trying to test the flank. 2 players work down into B. Unfortunately for them, now they only have 1 rifle in the
Ooh.
equation. It doesn't matter.
Bro.
Nerve for 2 has given his teammates a shot.
Bro, that must have looked insane from his POV.
Spike planted.
He has a whole lot to play
He's killed
around.
2
The rest of
full
his
stunned
teammates
of
have spread
Sheriff.
out around the map.
One was a
Player
180.
unseen by this alarm bot in Koala.
But the double swing coming.
Looking the wrong way as that double swing punishes. And now Alum, too, fully spotted out, trying to...
Dude, he broke his legs.
We're back to even again. Alum now with whole
Very
lots of
nice.
gas.
Confident
MTA
together,
for
double
3
swinging.
continues
Dude, they
pushing
got
this lead
7
further
and
for
they
Crew.
lost
Crew is
pistol.
so thorough there. I thought that was going to go into a double flank for FURIA, but they only keep it to that 1 player, and Crew just eviscerate him. And at that point, retaking is so tough without those guns. So a lot of those same themes coming through. Losing a player early this time in EU, and
Ooh,
that all
mate.
comes despite
That
those
second
shots
shot
from
is-
Nerve that were really nice stuff.
Shower, thank you so much for the gifted, bro.
So now,
Appreciate that.
last round of the half, FURIA have an op for Koala. They have
Thank you for
the
doing
op
that,
for
mate.
Artsin again. This is a round that they should be in command to win. Artsin cannot die.
Surely
here
the chamber
with
gets
the no
more set
command,
up this time.
Probably looking to fall back quickly after some early pressure.
Just getting that knife up.
Yeah. Does
Dude,
end up
weird
hitting
way
the
to,
Yoru, so
approach
Dimensional
this
Drifts
one.
Have to wait a little bit longer
Really
before
expecting him to
activating.
push door.
Same time, though, I think Crew might want to try and pinch into
Last time, I was
Street.
gonna say,
They've got
last
2
time they had the
players
Yoru
in
ult,
mid.
they just did a B hit
Teleport
like
being
this.
set up now
They're
for
really gonna
MTA to
play it all
quickly
off
snap
site
back into the site, scout out all these
against.
stars
They
in there.
got Astro. It's not the worst.
But really, Koala
Just the
needs
fact
all
that they
operator.
haven't been
Someone to watch.
retaking
First
that
kill
well.
goes his way, and now
Yeah, they
the
know they're
fight
up against the
into Street
Astra
going
ult,
Furious
so they
way,
wanted to pinch
almost
over
entirely.
towards here. Dude, Crew are coming
It's
up
a
with some
strange
nice
one. Spike
ideas,
on the
though. You
ground,
gotta give them
Nightfall
this.
crosses up Crew. And now
Good
Koala
shot.
back onto a new line. Good for a second kill.
Can't use that.
So now it's a bit of a standoff as benG works around on this Lark. He is being watched by Nerve.
And Astra 1v1. But that quickly turns into more players. Crew in a great position to turn around and deal with the flanker.
Not only does benG need this kill, but he needs more.
Player standing.
Not
Look
good
at
for it.
anything.
That was instantaneous out
Ooh,
of
leg
Nerve.
shot. Leg shot
And
still
even if
counts.
MTA getting the kill, it won't be
Dude,
there. So
7
FURIA
and they
just
didn't get a
scraped together
pistol.
one more
That
round
was a
at the
great
end.
half from them.
This was a tough half for them.
It really was. Considering they won the pistol, going down 7-5 is not the dream scenario, but that recovery right at the end, using their ultimates to close out an easy 5th round, definitely makes things a
The
lot
academy
better
team. Dude,
going into this
who's the
attacking side where
caller in
we will
this
really get to see Alan heat
in this
up.
crew
Oh, that was a nice haunt.
stand-in team? They're
Setting
doing
up for another
like
kill.
the ideas are nice. It's obviously simple
Great
because they
work
got some
at
stand-in
the
as
end
well,
from
but it's like
FURIA.
nice.
Boy, come on now.
benG.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. And with that, we're just going to let you sit on that. We'll see you in a sec.
Gee, yeah, he's doing good, man. This call was nice.
Can I help you, sir?
Here's the bill from the dealership
Wanted
where I
to
got
pinch
my
because they
car,
didn't want to wait
I'd
and sit
like
on
you to
site against
beat it with
Astral.
a better deal on one of these fine cars.
Not how it works.
Guess you're not as cool as
How's the
Verizon.
first half? It was a nice first half. I enjoyed it.
For a better deal today.
Felt like Koala had to do quite a lot. I kind of wish they would set him up a little bit more as well. Like as much as he was saying earlier that he isn't going to miss a shot, he actually hit quite a lot of shots. And the only reason like some of the shots were missing, he had like a few misses. But if he actually had someone that was helping shoot prowlers, or like make sure he gets like more of an aggro angle, and they got the comp for it, I feel like they'd have way more success. They definitely did some rounds. But the rounds they didn't set him up, they struggled on, in my opinion. It's snow for the first time this year. Damn, you're hitting me with a setup for March already. Was not ready for this. How long we got? 15 seconds? Surely that's long enough. Well, not if I can't type the store in, right? There you go, Sliggy.store. Maybe you're cold. There's a jumper. There's a jumper. There's a jumper. Couple more over towards here as well. Maybe you need a mug. Some hot drinks to warm yourself up as well. Sliggy.store if you want to check it out. Of March. Oh, I'm testing out a mouse mat.
Talking about at the start of the game was Alan stepping up to this stage. I want to know what he's going to be giving us here on the Neon on the attack side, the more favored side for him.
Yeah, when I watch FURIA in the offseason, I think a lot of the rounds that they like to go for was
if it's good, it will be on the website. If it's not good,
Alum into an extremity, using some of their double initiator utility
Smile,
off the rip for that,
Prime.
and then calling back in, leaving him embedded and hitting elsewhere on the map. I thought that they left him embedded a lot more than other teams do with their Neon, because in a lot of cases you want to instead leave someone like your Killjoy there and then rotate back over to have the Neon on the hit.
Are we talking
1-0 on the pistol? Imagine Crew on a pistol, bro. Oh, Koala's.
That teleport went into the same position, but it doesn't matter. Koala wins the fight anyways.
He actually did pretty good. I thought they were completely done for here. Go for the 4-1 aggro. They spot the numbers. They should know that there should be a Killjoy somewhere. They find the Killjoy, and the turrets finished him off. No way.
That is unfortunate.
Oh, that's devastating.
Crew brought 5 subs. They actually brought a 6th in good old Timothy.
He's going to try and go for a fight here. Needs to. Down one in this post line.
EU waiting right inside the smoke. As it falls, sees one player, gets the second. Beautiful work.
Dude,
out from him.
They should have known, man. They had to make a play.
3 rounds for Crew.
They had to make a play. They lose double
This
pistol.
forward play from FURIA in the
Feel
pistol.
like with a pistol
they
they had
second
this.
of this game.
Pretty rare to see a round where one of your teammates dies to a turret and you win.
That's very true.
Still gift much? Yeah, it should be available.
Towards spawn there. I think a really interesting player to look at. Spent those 2 years with 100 Thieves. As any 100 Thieves fan will tell you, they didn't go particularly great. But I was always impressed with him individually, despite the team struggles. I thought he was really good with his initiator utility. He was a pretty confident individual. Never saw him as like one of the absolute
on this eco, we got the hero gun.
Region, but I think he's really underrated.
The one share.
Himself again here on FURIA.
Knife hits 2, right?
For a lot of players on this FURIA team, chance to reprove themselves, and Alum starts off with the kill.
It's really bold for the eco, man.
A little bit delayed, but here's EU. Phantom in tow. Just
at least they all bought into it in the past of making the bold play as a Spectre.
And that opens up a nice rotation into B. Koala will have another fight, which he wins. And that'll lock up this anti-eco.
I mean, the biggest thing for Koala, killing the Killjoy, also taking Timothy out of the round. It's a 2-for-1 deal.
You think he's got a chip on his shoulder?
I think after the fist round, mayhaps. All right, we're all tied up now.
He didn't even die to the turret.
He didn't, but he watched his brother in arms go down. And that might even be worse, you know?
Yeah.
What's the plan for FURIA?
Really strong buy for a bonus round here out of FURIA. Gonna have 3 rifles to work with, plus that outlaw. So can they build some momentum? Can they cook this one together?
Can they put together some good showings on rifle rounds? I think is the biggest question for FURIA.
They got 1 or 2 in the first half? I think 2.
They got, well, if you read the screen,
to see what team's going to do on Breeze. Yeah, same.
Round 7 was a rifle round.
I mean, FURIA will play chamber.
Mimi, I don't want to count.
That one's pretty obvious. Damn, dudes.
Ran
it back on him.
That's a way to kick off a rifle round.
Yeah,
that was pretty sick, though. It looked like the KO flash was really nice as well.
They're playing these neon comps.
Follows the Prowler out. I imagine there's a fade eye as well. I'd have to watch it back. Pretty good.
A little bit more support. There's Alum taking down the turret. Still not perfectly simple for FURIA. As Spam gets traded back and forth. benG gets a shot. MTA's there too.
It's a 3v5 at its peak. None of the Spam's doing that much damage.
FURIA still having
1 armor out. on the killjoy, so could get one popped.
A lot left to be asked of them. And the longer they wait, the longer there's time for the flank from benG to come back through mid. It's a slight creep forward. Baiting out on the spike plant as the stars
Weird
pulled
smoke
back.
from him.
If you're really taking their time for a
Kind of gave him
moment,
a little bit of
Mark
space.
could decide the round. As Nerf steps into that smoke, taken
Ah,
out by benG.
man, they're gonna lose this.
Now KRU have worked all the way back down
There was-
5-3.
Oi,
They're the ones with the
okay,
advantage, but
okay,
Allen's
okay,
on to the ace.
Little bit quiet up until this round.
His first map on the VCT America stage. Bouncing
Ooh, I
back after a
liked
tough
it.
first half. Now he has to find the clutch against benG, who dominated all first half. Pops the ultimate.
Damn, very nice round from him. Very, very nice.
Himself. The
Holy,
ace
bro,
for the
he
new kid
completely
on the
saved
block.
him in this. Got to see the 2 kills on site. The util to get him the first 2 was really nice there. The 2 on site that he got lowered was pretty sick.
The first 2 kills of that sequence are just beautiful. The slide in for a quick 1-2.
Second one while he's flashed.
Yeah,
Very
and in a
nice.
position where it's either a clutch for benG or an ace for Alum. He closes out that deal. And that's exactly what FURIA was hoping
Jaff
for.
R6
You're
as
the
well with the
team
Prime. Thank
that
you so much for the
shouldn't have
16
had
months, man.
expectations, but
Him
had
as
to
well with the
step
Prime
in
also.
against
Appreciate the
sub
20 months.
roster for your
Yeah,
first
nightmare
match
for
with the
these
new
boys.
roster and show
Lose double
why
pistol,
you're the main
then
team.
lose one of the bonuses.
Winning your bonus round off an ace.
Exactly.
Pretty great way to put that in motion.
I mean, that
I think
just
double duelist to double
resets,
initiator
like,
looks
the two
strong. I would
biggest doubts
probably
I think
lean
that
into
FURIA
double
had after
duelist.
the first
I'm
half.
telling you,
The
on the
first
maps
one
that I
being,
can
oh man, they were
do it,
struggling
I'm
on
going to play
rifle
double
rounds. While they
duelist,
win
double
their bonus,
controller at the
completely
moment.
springboard their economy. That's
And
gonna
just
be
scrap
great.
having
And I
a
think for
Sentinel.
Alum too, what a major round
But it kind of
for
depends
this
on the
guy
map.
after
And
struggling
like
on
the Viper will
defensive
cover
side.
some
He
of the
steps on
roles,
attack
or
where he's
Astra if
always
I have
gonna
an
have more
Astra.
fun. And an ace within 3 rounds sets him up to just run away with it.
But it's
sure.
it's super
It is
map
big news for
dependent.
him, but you flip the script over to KRU, who now, after losing that
Good thing
bonus
is the
round,
meta is
they're gonna
pretty
be set
open, to
down
be
onto
honest.
an eco, and from what
Apart
came
from
into this half as a
Yoru,
lead,
you got to play a
it's
Yoru.
now slipping pretty well away from them.
Jadam, thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate the 22 months.
Not a lot to react to either
Thank you
from
for that.
KRU, calling the timeout
Am I
here.
a big chamber
It is
believer? I've
interesting, very
always been a
early,
big chamber
But to be fair,
believer.
they never had to use that timeout in
Even
the
in
first
other
half.
patches,
two
I think
going
it was
into
still
the
good.
half.
Exactly. Use one earlier on here just to reset.
A lot better with
bounce
the
back after losing a round they
no distance on the trip as well.
very clearly could have had.
Well, they picked wrong in this one, went for a 4-strong fight into A main, but B's the destination, and with NagZ already dead, it's opened up fully to FURIA.
One of the great things about this KRU comp is that they do have the very swift rotates with both the Yoru
Well,
and the Neon.
Probably becomes a question of
Ping
who's
pong
going to
back and
farm
forth
the
between
ecos
those
here.
sites very clearly. So they're already here. As a beautiful stun from Alum sets up himself and his teammates to wipe the
do it.
floor with KRU. Lights out in this next round. But as we forecast to this next round, the pivotal one for KRU with guns in their pocket, how are they going to try and use these two duelists to contest the early fights out of KRU or FURIA?
I think that it's going to become a little easier now. MTA's buying the operator into this one, and I think that you can play it a lot
Nice
how KRU played their own defense side earlier into this one, or yeah, for KRU. Sorry, I don't know why my brain just completely
It's because
misfired.
I mixed them up
Okay,
first,
big
so now
round.
you're just scattered.
Yes,
It's all my fault.
They were going
Must
to be able
win
to
for
leave
KRU
the
on
Yoru
this one.
the line with an op, go for something aggressive the other side with the Neon, as you're seeing in this round.
Dude, play a
The op is in the
Yoru
right position.
passive here.
That's for sure.
Maybe
MTA,
too much
though,
util,
smoked
but
off
he's
and
worried. Maybe
choosing
the
not to play
KO
the
means
high
that he
line.
doesn't want to go aggro, doesn't want to
Has
get
now
caught out.
walked into the corner.
Has no help either. Does have a
He's got to
teammate
hit a shot here, mate.
He thinks the operator is a shotgun. It doesn't work exactly like that, but can teleport away anyways.
Has
Has a
another angle.
nice angle. Good work out from him. And another on NagZ, shutting down the lurk into mid, so that forces Allen to get
Nice shot.
aggressive, and that is crisp. Finds the head perfectly. Could have had another. Instead, choosing to fall on back into Hall.
Got Astro as well if they want to lock him
Set up
in.
some cross angles, but now as he's stunned up, an infiltrator shuts him down. It is going to fall apart for
Ooh.
FURIA in the post
Ooh.
plant. Set up a little bit too
Oh,
good
it's
as
unlucky,
EU.
man.
Nearly
Dude,
had a
what a
chance,
pause
but
that would have
NagZ will
been.
shut him down for KRU's first win of the
Nearly
second half.
absolutely owned it with
Really
positioning
nice
there.
hold from KRU. You set up how fast the rotates are in that last round. You saw it in force here. The Yoru goes for initial shot, TPs
Okay,
away.
as much as this was a
Has
big
that
round,
second
this
angle
next
that I
one's
think was
big as
just a
well.
little bit of
1-9
a
loss
lack of
bonus if they
awareness of
lose
the
it.
risk there from FURIA.
These two
Losing a player
gonna
on
be an
that
armor
cross.
rebuy as well,
And then by the
so-
time he has that kill, Infiltrator's already there. Your initiator, who is in mid, is on the
Still
scene as well,
another
and you
must
can
win.
so quickly just turn this one into a flood retake that is made even easier when you're catching the lurker.
Yep. Not just relying on the alarm bot for the information, instead choosing to actually play that line and take the fight.
Nice, guys. Good job.
You're going to see Koala try and go for a fair few of those rounds when he's playing the chamber, so it's good from NagZ to police it.
Another thing to look at is KRU here looking great on ult economy. 3 players just 1 away.
Dude, someone said this in chat. Dude, look at the kill difference, you're right. Considering it's 9-8, the kills are so heavy stacked on FURIA.
That Neon holding behind the Yoru, who will post with the operator, ready to activate a trap
Who am I
off his
rooting
shot.
for? I don't really mind too much,
We'll see
but
if
it's
FURIA
hard to
stick
not
around
root for
with
a
the whole crew
standing
here, or
team,
if they
really.
just leave Alum inserted, as he likes to play so often.
They're such heavy underdogs.
Right now, just farming the orb for Art. Alum slips away, so there's no insert. And they're actually just going to full reset with a fake flash.
But
Question
that's
mark
immediately
created.
re-cleared.
Prowler
fake
goes in, so
Prowler
they know
go
that they've
up.
cleared majority
Yeah,
of
that means
this.
that they'll want
Prowler,
to just leave an op on this line and be able to rotate the rest away.
Yeah, there's still places that FURIA players could have been hiding in. So it means that KRU can't just fully rotate.
Yeah, I mean, they
away
didn't
from A
fully
just yet.
clear all of
That
it,
bit of info
so...
is enough to keep 2 stacked over towards the B site and
And
a
the 2
third
players,
on the way.
the 2 players being the duelists as well that can rotate quickly means that the
Exactly.
response
2 players have a
will
lot of
be
delay, though.
lightning quick.
And well, they don't even need that much time because of the utility, which
Ah,
is
they
now taken
played
away by the
close
ultimate.
against a
NagZ playing too
KO
close
ult.
versus that null command puts benG in a miserable
None of the
position.
Killjoy
Look at
util
the
can go off. They
unlimited
got through the
amounts of
choke
utility.
easy. These 2 are
Bundling these 2
trapped. Someone's
players
got a wide.
back against
Whoa,
one
that's an
another.
important
Nice
kill.
shot. As eventually Artson gets in
They
there
really
for a
messed
couple
up,
more
man. They
kills.
didn't anti-KO too
Rotate
well.
has come through from the Neon. Infiltrator just running out into the site.
Oh.
No fear whatsoever. Walls fall down, setting us up for 1-on-1.
Time.
Koala Noob hunting
Wait,
for
nice
Koala,
shot, man.
takes
Dude,
him
Koala's
down,
been
3
great.
on the round, and
He's been
double
great,
digits
man.
for
He's hitting so
FURIA.
many shots.
Brutal for MTA in that one-on-one. Only 10 seconds was trying to run away, but re-peeked straight into the angle of the operator. And you called it out. I think the error there was both of these anchors got caught by the null command on the first pulse. Neither of them was holding back far enough to either get a pull-up or get a molly up from the Killjoy. So they got ran over so quickly before even those fast rotates from the duelists could arrive.
You really found the recipe to success in that last round, but now without
Dude,
the
I'm
ultimates
so
to play
worried
with,
that they use all these ults in an
look for
eco.
some slower ideas. KRU, though,
Like we said,
miserable
1-9
buy.
loss bonus to lose it.
Only the
Win
rifle
1,
on
lose the
Infiltrator.
next.
And again on their eco, they go for an
They're
A
gonna have,
main
like,
fight,
one
and
more
again,
buy.
no one's home to receive it.
thing
So
is,
they're gonna
this
have
is
to
a
win.
dangerous eco round
If they lose, they're just done.
with 4 ultimates to play with and a rifle and one of your key players.
The Neon, yeah,
There is
the
a
Neon
world
can,
for KRU if
the
they
Neon can ult next.
start it
It's
off in the
fine.
bang.
It's very slow from FURIA. They have quality
When's the new gun? Dude, the new gun was getting
The rest of the
used
team will work
loads
back into
yesterday.
re-clear A main, where Governor is jiggling.
It is diligent out from FURIA, but it still makes me nervous if they continue to keep up a more reserved
Sonya, what are you
pace.
typing on my
Oh,
account in
he's
the
walking
YouTube chat?
really deep into arc here.
Taking some liberties for sure. Governor falls away right at the right moment.
They leave him. Back away for the moment. Let Koala work.
He is just sitting here, unspotted by Governor, as the rest of the teammates
This
wants to
against
make
an eco
tons
feels
of
so
noise
risky, but it's
on the
gonna work.
B-side. Governor
You already sees him.
needs to be careful. Koala, seeing the util, has an opportunity to punish, but B-side could also be deadly. Good kill out of Koala, but the rest of his team running
Whoa.
on into the B-side. His lurk does not matter with this little
No
time
way.
left, and the corner play.
Oh god, it
advances
gets weird, guys.
Now
Please
he's
get.
got a
Ah,
rifle
dude,
in
20
hand.
seconds. They
I
can't
think
even get
it
out of
may
there.
be This is a disaster.
Oh god,
NagZ
it's an
goes
absolute disaster class.
10 seconds left on the clock. Koala Noob a mile away.
They get the
FURIA
kill over
activate the
towards
lurk
A, but
way
they've
too
already
slowly
committed towards the stack over
and
towards
step
B.
straight into the stack. It is a disaster. And to make matters even worse, Mimi,
Dude,
KRU didn't
they
have to
got
use
all their
any
ults as
of
well.
their
There's so many
ultimates to
ults
win
here.
it.
Nor did they have any guns to even achieve it.
Yeah, they gave him so many guns
That
as well. The
is a
money's going to be good. They
blunder
can even tank
for
the loss
FURIA.
here.
They overcooked that in the mid-round. Had such a great
This one?
insert
Ah,
with
dude, this one
Koala
was
Noob,
really
walked
bad,
up so
man.
far, but
He
you
gets
see
the
them
kill on
second-guessing it
29.
Even up until the very end.
He gets the
It
kill on
looked like
29,
the
they're
Blitz was
execing on
trying to take
25.
into the site.
Ah,
The
dude,
rest of the players were
they
just
had to-
sitting in street,
They had some
mulling
time
on.
here.
But they go past that
With a
decision
Neon
point,
as well.
have to stick to B and
Dude, the
get
ult diff is so
straight
big.
into a stack.
So just like that, KRU are very much in it. Still have the ults within touching distance, 1 round back. Early knife will stunt the A main fight out of KRU, though, as FURIA work into Art, which is completely absent of any KRU members.
Koala found this gap last round. Now he brings his teammates
Yes,
along.
fine, Sonya.
This time MTA posted forward. Here you might want to go into A main.
This A main duel is everything.
Awkward position for MTA.
Timing.
Might need to teleport
Sure,
away,
and
and
he
he
ends
does
up
it
getting extra info
after
on this
securing
one.
a kill. Governor stuck into this corner, taken on out. But the Flood is already here. Both duelists out of crew, playing behind the orb in the middle of sight.
Right back aside.
Can
Oh,
take
that
their time,
tag
can look
hit.
for a little spam. Artson, I think, shot through the wall by the operator. And now with the defense Astro Wall going down, it is so awkward to try and plant this spike. Artson steps away as MTA continues to scout the other side,
I mean,
sees the
they've given him
spike
a
being
gap to
planted.
plant.
He's looking for the fight. He wants to go through this. You know he does, and his
Yeah,
Furia
the
tried to
Astro
run
ult wasn't
away.
great. The
It is
Killjoy
an
ult behind
absolute
it,
mess.
however, is
Another
really nice.
ultimate with the lockdown going through. MTA finds his. Furia having
They
to
can
deal
just
with
defuse around the
every
corner here,
single
right?
thing
Defuse
in the
for
crew
outside.
arsenal.
I think that's a
And now
full
pressure
stick,
onto
man.
the spike.
That's a
How do
full
you play
stick. That's a
this?
dumb
They
round.
don't have an Astro pull on
He's
the
just
spike.
sticking.
They have absolutely no chance
Damn,
in the
very
round.
nice, man. The
Back-to-back
Killjoy ult.
crew
Okay, I
take
didn't
these.
like the
We are
Astro
all
ult, but the
tied at 10.
Killjoy ult straight after him
I think
reply
they're
was
gonna
so
live to
nice.
regret
If
that
that was
Astro ult. It gave a
planned all the way
perfect
through
corner
that it's
for
okay to
Furia
let him
plant the
plant,
spike.
that's
And
insanity.
despite the investments from crew of
Like,
ultimates after that,
I kind of refuse
mean,
to believe that we're thinking that deep
it's
into the
just
game,
so
but
good, right? Like, you come on forward, get that defuse on up, and yeah, it's crazy the way that this round played out. Just every ultimate coming into play.
yeah, quite a
Yeah,
lot of them
the
surviving
Astro
as well.
came
Money's
down
pretty
last
good.
second.
Furia.
Not sure if they didn't hear the spike.
Oh man,
diffused or
Furia got an eco one.
what ended up
Kinda,
going
it's a
down
low
there,
buy.
but it
They can
all
still
falls apart.
buy next, apart
And
from
it'll
this,
come
which
down
is
to
an
a fight over
overbuy.
main again, half buy for Furia.
Or did they save?
Spam through that smoke.
Jesus,
Crew
no way
eviscerates
they're gonna do
Furia.
this.
One more time. And that has taken the wind completely out of the Furia sails. They were running away with this half, but it has been completely stolen back to the
And
crew.
this was a half buy, but they still had
Bare
guns.
minimum
They
with the
still
Prime.
had a
Thank you
real
so much,
chance
man.
at it,
Appreciate the 23
and
months.
it is gone. These little differences
Yeah,
last
I
round
mean,
not
this-
having any
dude,
util to get them off the spike this time.
I think
trying to
this
rush
guy is
into a
calling a
play and
masterclass right
suddenly
now. I
Crew
really
in a
do.
position to retake command of this game.
And to be able to
It looked like they
bounce
knew
back
they were
like
going to
that,
try
I
and
mean,
go for
Crew
their
is a team with
fast
nothing
neon
to
slide
lose.
play,
You know, coming into the last
or
second,
at least something, and they
due to
wanted to,
visa
at the
issues,
very least, stop them from
stepping in here
doing
in
it.
a very unexpected position.
Yeah, 3 players from an academy roster of Crew. 2 coming up from Winthrop University, taking time off school to be here.
Dude, we're,
And Furia
we're saving at least
put
on
in a
odds.
situation where they were in a year ago, but ultimately,
Okay, this is a big
wanting to
round
bounce
next round though.
back
Last time they
after
actually
a
got
horrible
wrecked
year
by
for
this
the
ult because the
organization.
two
was the
played
series,
on
this was the
site
map
with their
they were supposed to
util.
win.
30 seconds
So
left.
their anti-KO
Still
setup
not
needs
out
to
of
be
it
a
just
little
yet,
bit
but
better.
It's looking dire.
At least here on Pearl, it's certainly true. These 2 players have just been walking around trying to find any hope in this round. Crew's not giving it on a very passive setup, just waiting as the save will come through.
Okay, so let's look forward to the next round, because the last time Artson had the null command, they ran over that B site, hit all the members of Crew that were trying to anchor it. So there was no Astro Util, no Killjoy. It looked good for Furia, and they are going to have some more ultimates to stack into.
Look good for
in these
Furia. I
next
think
few
he
rounds.
wins it. Oh no, yeah,
What are we
he's
hoping
right.
to see from them to try and right the course here?
I would imagine.
I wouldn't hate to just see another
Dude, I
top execute,
think,
not
I
necessarily
see the
towards
timeout
me,
coming in
but
now.
I think
That timeout might
KRU
benefit
is
Crew
just
more.
so strong to force your way in. I think where the
Because if
approach
I'm
really
the
has to come
coach
down
here, I'm
is
at
how
least
they're
wanting
playing
to
that
speak
post
about
plan. They
the
have a company that's
KO
gonna
ult
be
that
really good at staying
slipped through
close
the cracks
with
last
this
time.
neon and the chamber and fighting up, while the rest of the players play back and prepare for that post plant.
Dude, they gotta
I think
stop.
if you're on the
They
other
gotta
side,
be a
though,
little
your
bit
Crew,
nervous
you're
now.
thinking,
Dude, these
we know
games are
they have
always
knock command.
sick.
We know they
Where
wanna
you
do
like,
something fast. I'd like to
you
see
know
them
it's a
setting
little
up their
embarrassing
Killjoy
to
utility,
lose,
and they're
so then you
asking
start
away,
getting
where they
really
can have
nervous when this
some
stuff
bit of stall
when this stuff
util
starts
on either
happening.
side that won't be
That was like
by that null command when it comes in.
that
because
was
that
like
the crux of last round.
Yeah, if you're gonna
Paper
put the
Rex
Killjoy
against,
utility
was
on
it
one of the
Fnatic
sites,
with
you need to
Doma
probably
standing?
position yourself more into
Yeah, that
mid.
was the main
Of course,
one.
then that gives options. There's the
Where it
mind
starts
games
getting
that come
close and
into
you're
it,
like,
'cause
oh,
Artson
Jesus,
could very
man.
easily go for a split hit
can tell
into
they're,
one
like,
of the
slightly
sites and still
nervous.
use that null command from
Just 'cause it's
either
that extra
B
thing,
Street
it's
or
just, like,
into Art,
embarrassing.
and still end up catching out the Killjoy. It's a little bit hard to navigate at times when
Wouldn't be
you're playing
surprised
out
if
with the
this
range
benG guy is on
limitations
the
on
tier
the
1
agents, but this is
tier
going to
1
be
radar.
part
Yeah,
of the,
dude.
the mini games these teams are playing
If
right
Sadek
now as they
starts
figure out
trolling
their
around
setups
with
heading
his
into a
harbor
pivotal round
stuff,
22.
I'd be looking at him pretty
I
early.
think you also have to look to Koala. Had so much
Obviously,
impact
all
that
Sadek
first
has
half.
to
It's
do is
been
avoid
big in
picking
some of these
Arbor,
post
and then
plants,
he's
but
fine.
I think he actually struggled to get much space on the lurk. You think back to that round where they ran out of time time on B. That was the only time where he really was super
never know,
forward,
man.
finding at least some attempted impact in a round.
Yeah.
until the post.
But he won't.
Yeah, usually Koala playing a little bit
But
more
he
of the-
won't.
the
Yeah, that's my
contain
worry.
idea, so a little bit more defensive in nature.
Wouldn't hate to see him pick up the aggression, but that's exactly what you see from KRU. At least feigning.
Okay, feeling it out a little bit. They bait the round that they just do, so they're kind of making it look like the Yoru's holding one of these lines.
Doesn't have the money for the operator, so now with a rifle in tow.
Oh, it's a nice start for KRU. It's a nice start for them. Still
Yeah,
worried
it's
that
been a
obviously
gap
if they
a
do
lot.
take over
You see the way
towards
that
A, the
KRU is
Killjoy
finding
probably
this
gets
setup,
hit by
a
the
very passive alarm
KRU
bot,
tail.
giving up practically all of mid to instead fixate on the sights.
Okay, they make sounds
Yeah, KRU so often
and create the question mark
ignored
over
art
towards
almost
here.
entirely.
With the
willing
fade
to
picking
just
up
stack
the
into
orb as well,
deep A site.
and someone pressing tab when they're hearing the orb, and you know the fade is
So
2
for
away,
Furia, if
you
they do
gotta
end up-
start
Oh, look
considering
at
double
MTA,
orb
he
here.
crossed onto such a brutal angle to deal with.
Yep. If they were to go back into him
It's
instead,
nice. It
gonna
creates a
be
lot of
going
pressure
A
that they
where
want to go over
Furia
towards
did
here,
leave
which in
Alum
theory
solo
should
in
make
A.
it
This is
stronger.
something we've
But as
seen
we can
from
see,
him.
the line is getting
Even
held.
with no command, there still will be stars here to help support these anchors, keep them in the sight.
This is alarming. Cosmic Divide goes down.
3 in front of the
Governor
ult.
is up in front of it. So is Infiltrator.
3
The
in front of
Winthrop
the
duo
ult.
ready to shut down this hit with 30 seconds left on the clock. Infiltrator flashed up. Chooses his moment to
No way.
strike. And
No
it
way.
is
Freebies.
beautiful. Infiltrator for 3. The spike will go down, but KRU are already here.
Okay, these two
Ready
now
to
just need
fight.
to make
There's a flank
sound.
starting to activate
Whoa.
on the other side.
Hold that.
benG finds another.
Gonna say these two just need to make sound, and the
Perfection
Yoru can
out
play.
of the KRU anchors.
Nah, they're not gonna do it, man. I can't
Putting
believe this is
Nerve
crazy.
into an impossible spot.
They played
Has one
nice
pull to play
though.
with.
I'm really impressed with
Needs to find something first.
benG.
The tap, the swing,
Dude,
and
not
he
even the
is
spot
out
for the
KRU
Mind
on
Freak
that point.
1v3 can
Okay,
happen.
Infiltrator finds just a perfect gap past the Cosmic Divide.
2
And
goes
no
at
one
it.
is trading him out. No
Man,
one is
Furia.
there to punish.
Oh man, they
For
must be
Furia.
so
It was
nervous,
full
bro.
flash for a moment.
Yes,
It didn't matter.
just standing there, no one looks. Here you see him just sitting in the corner, swings at the right time, and absolutely no one turns.
And also just very quick adjustments out of him.
Yeah.
Snap over to the next 2 players.
You're any slower and you're dying to the neon at the end of that engagement. But instead it's KRU. Match
KRU's
point.
map pick? It is KRU's
One
map
away
pick.
from at
You got-
least
you
getting
gotta win
that
2.
first map, going down
And
the
I
path
do
of
strongly think they're
flipping
probably
the
gonna
script of
really
last
struggle on
year with
Breeze.
sub-squads.
Hard to believe.
But,
A chance for it to happen.
I mean, getting half the way there
2
is still
years
pretty
in
good.
a row. Furia not out of it just yet. Seeing a couple
Double
of stars
pistol,
on the
dude,
ground
double
go
pistol
for a
and a bonus.
shallow knife.
And they're
spots
at
out nothing.
12-10.
It's just going to be a pop into the site with all 5 players here. No ideas to lurk, no ideas to slow it down. Just a nightfall in EU's back pocket. As the wall sets up for the hit.
But how's this turret still up?
Area stalled out on the first wave and shut down goes Artsec.
That's an
This is
indestructible
a mess.
turret.
3 players still in
Still up.
backside from KRU. Furia have gone nowhere, and Infiltrator
Still up.
is in the midst of everyone.
The
It is
turret,
over.
the
KRU
indestructible
have done
turret
it.
locked
The
it down when the
Suns
rest of the
have
team,
taken
everyone that's
that
going
one.
through is just getting slowed. They just swing off of it. No way, man. That was impressive. Dude, they lost double pistol and a bonus,
sequence of
and they won.
rounds
It was actually
With these
kinda,
fast flood
score doesn't
retakes for KRU.
fully show it, but pretty
And they
convincing.
net the beginning here. An impeccable map for Koala, but not enough. You think to the